My name is Fiera Harder, and my reader is Adam Harder Nussbaum.
Congratulations, Frau Rose. Heartiest congratulations. And my best wishes to you too, Rose.
You do understand why we took this step, don't you?
But of course, Frau Rose, life must continue to bloom and flourish. How peaceful it is here, what a friendly atmosphere, truly a divine peace reigns over this house. Just as the psalmist says, "For the Lord heareth the needy and despiseth not his prisoners."
Oscar is such a good preacher, Fraulein Doctor. And my boys.
Good afternoon, boys. Good afternoon, Fraulein Doctor. A piece of electric wire, Fraulein Doctor. It was lying on the floor. Thank you, young man. Grand boys you have, Frau Rose. You can face the future with confidence.
Fraulein Doctor, I have brought my boys with me for a very good reason. Oscar is taking over a mission in the Marianas.
In the Pacific Ocean.
I thought it only proper that my boys should make their father's acquaintance before their departure. This will be their one and only opportunity. They were still quite small when he fell ill, and now perhaps they will be saying goodbye forever.
Frau Rose, speaking as a doctor, I would say that there might be objections. But speaking as a human being, I can understand your wish and gladly give my consent to a family reunion.
And how is my little Johann Wilhelm?
Our dear old Mobius showed signs neither of improvement nor of relapse, Frau Rose. He's spinning his own little cocoon.
Does he still claim to see King Solomon?
Yes. A sad and deplorable delusion. Your harsh judgment surprises me a bit, Herr Missionary. Nevertheless, as a theologian, you must surely reckon with the possibility of a miracle.
Does he know that does he know about the divorce?
He has been told the facts.
Did he understand?
He takes hardly any interest in the outside world anymore.
Fräulein Doctor, try to understand my position. I am 5 years older than Johann Wilhelm. I met him when he was 15 years old, a schoolboy, in my father's house where he had rented an attic room. He was an orphan and wretchedly poor. I helped him through high school, and later I made it possible for him to read physics at the university. We got married on his 20th birthday, against my parents' wishes. We worked day and night. He was writing his dissertation, and I took a job at the transport company. 4 years later, we had our first boy, our eldest, Adolf Friedrich, and then came the two others. Finally, there were the prospects of obtaining a professorship. We thought we could begin to relax a little. But then Johann Wilhelm fell ill, and his illness swallowed up immense sums of money. To provide for my family, I went to work in a chocolate factory, Tobler's chocolate factory. For years, I worked my fingers to the bone.
Frau Rose, you're a brave woman. And a good mother.
Fräulein Doctor, until now, I have made it possible for Johann Wilhelm to stay in your establishment. The fees are far beyond my means, but God came to help me time and time again. All the same, I am now, financially speaking, at the end of my tether. I simply cannot raise the extra money.
That's understandable, Frau Rose.
I'm afraid now you'll think I married Oscar so as to get out of providing for Johann Wilhelm, but that is not so. Things will be even more difficult for me now. Oscar brings to me 6 sons of his own.
6? 6.
6. Oscar is a most zealous father. But now there are 9 boys to feed, and Oscar is by no means robust, and his salary is not high.
Come now, Frau Rose, you mustn't. Don't cry.
I reproach myself bitterly for having left my poor little Johann Wilhelm in the lurch.
Frau Rose, you have no need to reproach yourself.
My poor little Johann Wilhelm will have to go into a state institution now.
No, he won't, Frau Rose. Our dear old Mobius will stay on here in the villa. You have my word. He's got used to being here and has found some nice, kind colleagues. I'm not a monster, you know.
You're so good to me, Fräulein Doctor.
Hello, Lena.
My little Johann Wilhelm. Oh, my dear, dear little Johann Wilhelm.
There we are now, Frau Rose, arose. If you have anything else to tell me, I shall be at your disposal in the new wing over there.
These are your sons, Johann Wilhelm. Come on.
3?
Of course, Johann Wilhelm. 3. Adolf Friedrich, your eldest. And this is your youngest, Jörg Lucas, 14.
How do you do, Poppy? How do you do, Jörg Lucas, my youngest?
He's the one who reminds me and takes after you the most.
I want to be a physicist, Poppy. I should never have been one, Jörg Lucas. Never. I wouldn't be in the madhouse now.
But Johann Wilhelm, that is not right. You are in a sanatorium, not a madhouse. You're having a little trouble with your nerves, that's all.
No, Lena, people say I'm mad. Everybody. Even you. And my boys, too. Because King Solomon appears to me.
Let me introduce to you Oscar Rose. Johann Wilhelm, this is Oscar Rose. He is my husband. He is a missionary.
Your husband? But I'm your husband.
Not anymore, my little Johann Wilhelm. We are divorced now. You know.
Divorced?
Now you know that surely.
No.
Dr. von Zond told you. Of course she did.
Possibly.
And then I married Oscar. He has 6 boys of his own. He was a minister at Göttingen, and now he has been given the post at the Marianas.
In the Marianas? In the Pacific Ocean.
We're joining the ship at Brennan tomorrow.
I see.
Yes. Yes. That is right.
I am glad to make the acquaintance of my boy's new father. I have taken unto my bosom, Herr Mobius, all 3 of them. God will provide. As the psalmist says, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want.
Oscar knows all of the Psalms off by heart. The Psalms of David, the Psalms of Solomon.
I am glad the boys have found such an excellent father. I have not been a satisfactory father to them. Ah, no, Poppy. And Lena has found a husband more worthy of her.
But my dear little Johann Wilhelm.
I congratulate you. Heartiest congratulations.
We must be going soon.
To the Marianas.
I mean, we must say goodbye to one another.
Forever.
Your sons are remarkably musical, Johann Wilhelm. They are very gifted players on their instruments, recorders. Play your pappy something, boys, as a parting present.
Yes, Mama.
Sit down, little Johann Wilhelm. Okay, now, are you ready to play? What are you going to play?
A bit of Buxtehude.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, more feeling, boys. More feeling, more expression.
I'd rather they didn't. Please don't.
But... Thank you.